Alrighty, welcome to episode, or should I say stream 2 of the White Sox franchise. Um, eh, you're picking, well, not picking off, but picking up. As you can see, I'm in the regular season of the next season. I have made some moves since ending last season, obviously. Last season, we didn't do too hot, but we did better than I thought we would. We went 75 to 87. It was good enough to get us a top 10 pick, I believe is what it was. Uh, and before I even show you the lineups, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through the transactions I did throughout the, you know, whole thing. Obviously, I didn't make any trades, but in free agency, we did lose Eric Fed and Sean Newcomb. They both became free agents. We didn't want to re-sign them. They didn't do too hot for us. We did, however, go ahead and go and sign Joe Jimenez to a 2-year contract. He was a good, solid, relief arm that was kind of cheap. I mean, he was cheap, but he wasn't cheap. If that makes sense. I just have a feeling he's going to be very good for us in our bullpen. Even if he's not, I can always trade him out. And then I also went ahead and signed third baseman Ramon Urias to a contract for 2 years. I have a feeling that I can get at least half a season out of him and maybe trade him for something way better or you know, with our lineup, as I'll show you in a second, is something that we can do. Um, I did go ahead and, send some guys for arbitration and everything else, right? So we selected John Means from the Royals in the Rule 5 draft, which I know, crazy, right? Um, but yeah, at the start of the year, obviously, you can see that I offered people arbitration, renewed contracts. For the people that I offered arbitration to were Jared Kalenic, Corey Lee, Chris Murphy, Tyler Gilbert, and Jonathan Cannon. Um, and I renewed all these contracts. I'm not going to go through all those. I'm going to go through just like the arbitrations and everything. We didn't offer arbitration to Davis Martin and Lamont Wade Jr. We made them free agents. I didn't want them back. It was just, yeah, it was terrible. Sean Burke, Perryland Baroa, Olivier Dunn, Olivier Dunn, Oliver Dunn, sorry, Kai Bush, Tyler Davis, Zach Franklin, Caden Gunner, Javier Magallan, and George Wakow. Um, they were all people that I looked at stat wise and everything else, and I didn't like it. I don't like their stuff. I didn't think they were going to do well. I didn't think many of them were going to be in the MLB with my team, so I just went ahead and I let them go basically. Um, yeah, you can see the people that won and lost their arbitrations. As for that, that should be everything there. So then we go looking at our lineup wise. We have Murakami, who not too shabby last season for his first season. Obviously, the average needs to come up if possible, but other than that, I mean, it was a fantastic first season from him. Brennan Donovan, great acquisition off the deadline. He, he was just fantastic, as he usually is. Kind of like IRL, he is. Brooks Baldwin surprisingly had a solid season with the 13 home runs, a 300 average, 364 OBP, and the 538 slugging with a 902 OPS. I mean, that was good enough for me to be like, oh, I'm not going to trade this guy or get rid of him. So we have Colson Montgomery, shortstop. Not not too bad, but also not too good for me, in my opinion. Also, I gotta be right back. I gotta go do some stuff at the moment. First, just a second. Okay, I think I was only gone for like 9 minutes, maybe 10. Had to do some stuff real quick. Anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, we also picked up Teruaki Sato last season. I mean, he was playing down to an 80. He wasn't on a team or anything, but he kind of ended up filling, if that makes sense, for some time. He's probably not going to be on the team after the season, but I'm still going to keep him up here just because of his decent power and just his fielding in general at the moment. Because he can play basically any outfield position. The only places he can't play are the middle infields. Um, Parker Meadows, who I picked up last season, still did pretty decent. I'm hoping he'll come into more of his own this season. Alex Freeland was one of the trades that we had last season. He came up for like the last half of the season. I'm expecting to see a lot of out of him this season. I'm hoping he'll do very well, but only time will tell. Benintendi, solid bench bat, solid DH. Hoping he'll do a little bit more this season than his previous season still. And finishing it off with Corey Lee, who halfway through the season was brought in full time to replace Kyle Teal, who we traded in I believe it was Donovan trade. On the bench right now, we have Jordan Walker, who we also traded for. I'm hoping maybe a full season here in Chicago gives him a chance to accomplish something. If not, he'll be traded. Bate, like I said, Ramon Urias did very well in his last season. I don't remember what the other team was he played for, but I know he played for the Cardinals. We did pick up Franmil Reyes last season as well. Uh, just to fill a roster spot. Cuero is going to make well, I was going to say his debut, but he's already debuted in 2 seasons. But he's going to be making a full-time return to this roster. Elko, who I brought up last season, honestly, last couple of games didn't do too bad. He'll be also be making the starting roster this season. As for the pitching rotation, we have Shane Smith, did very decent for us, even though it's the White Sox. Jonathan Cannon, same with him, did somewhat decent for the White Sox. Noah Schultz is making his debut for us. John Means, who we picked up in the 4-5, I'm hoping he'll give us a solid year. And finally, Hagen Smith, who will also be debuting this season, top prospect, to the top pitching prospects for the White Sox are now on the roster. Relief wise, we have Mike Vassell. Great games last year. Leisure, I believe, was very decent. Yeah. We have Tyler Gilbert, fantastic season. Chris Murphy, fantastic. Dominguez, I'm hoping he can have a repeat of last season. And then Edgardo Henriquez, who I believe was picked up last season late from a trade. I'm hoping he'll step into his own more this year. And finally, Joe Jimenez. I picked him up. He did solid for the athletic or the Braves Athletics. And I'm hoping he'll also come into his own. I don't think I've done training for anybody yet, have I? Any training? We've got Bonner, we have Bradley Carlson, who we have to kind of develop more of both of these guys with. You know, I don't know. Bonner might be on the trade block this season just so we can get better pieces, free up some of that shortstop, um, talent that we have. Uh, as for everybody else, I mean, I'm confident that we'll have a good time. I want Feldman Celeste to develop as best he can. Tim Elko, I feel like he's going to do fine. Edgar Cuero might, I don't know if he's going to be our, future, or I'm probably going to leave that up to Luke Stevenson. I want him to develop a little bit more, though. Get his best just let clutch up. Maybe his contact, Romo. As for the rest of these guys, it's just pretty normal for everybody here. Anybody I don't have. All right. I do want to do this real quick and go see something about the high A roster because we have some people that we need to put in. So we will put him in double A. And MacArthur will also go to double A. And out of double A, we're going to do Kelly back to high A and Rosaldo to high A. So these are a lot of pitchers for sure. Everybody else should be fine, I believe. None of these guys were drafted by us last year. Cool, good to know. Brandon Montgomery might be getting a call this season. I don't know. We'll see. Wenjin Yu, who I drafted last season, honestly, not bad. I'm starting in AAA. We'll see how that goes. Everybody else is pretty much the same. So, we're going to see how that goes as well. I never do. Never did do well. So yeah, to start, I think I'm going to go into my trade hub, make sure everything here is A-okay. Anybody I don't want to trade, that's on the trade block. Irate, I'm not having you in the trade block. Everybody else is fine. We'll wait to put Jordan Walker on the block in case he, does well. The rest of these guys, I'm not sure about. Did I get this guy? I didn't grab this guy. And then the block, Bergola, I think I might put on the block just because, he could be something someone goes for. I don't know why, but that's just how it works. Urias will let him have a chance. Like I said, the rest of these guys, I'm going to put Fermel on, and also we will put probably Corey Lee later in the season just to double check. The rest of these guys, though, are fine. We got 4 untouchables right now in Hagen Smith, Murakami, Montgomery, and Carlson. I'm actually also going to add Meadows and Donovan to that list, as well as potentially, I'll leave Freeland off of for now. And everybody else is fine. So, I no longer want Arroyo. Position-wise, I'm thinking we definitely need, if Brooks doesn't have the same season and Jordan Walker doesn't, definitely a right fielder. Might look into a left fielder, potentially. Definitely going to go for some relieving too, so. That's first baseman, I need that. That's awesome. Have I set the other lineups yet? I sure forget. I did. Nice. Rotations are set. Double checking. No one's not in a spot they don't need to be currently. How many do I have on that team? Geez, 8 of them. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Staff contracts. I want to go scouts real quick. Any other decent scouts for position players that will do better? Right there. Nice. Plus, that opens up some budget. That's nice. We do need to get a discovery scout for that one. Ah, right there. Nice. Cheap. Nice. And we're going to do the same thing we did last season, which is open up the game by quick managing it. And we're going to see how this team does starting the season. Shane Smith is going to be our first pitcher of the season. Anybody here on Ben? Not particularly. Maybe I'll switch those two. We're going to have Cuero start because he's a switch hitter. With better. Actually, no, we will have Corey Lee bat. Everybody else is fine as well. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Murakami already off with a single. Nice. Oh, let it go play from Baldwin does that. Shane Smith hits a pitcher or batter. Okay. Spit up. Okay, by another pitch for Lawrence Butler. Stolen base. Soderstrom gets an RBI single. Ooh, that's an RBI triple for Max Muncy. Ground out, pop out, strike out. At least he only gave up 2 on 2 hits. Freeland out. Benintendi gets a single. Corey Lee hits him to a double play. At least Murakami gets a single. Donovan takes a walk. Brooks Baldwin comes through with an RBI single. We got a ground out, but it advances to the runners. 1 out. Sato, bases loaded. Parker Meadows takes a walk. Still has bases loaded. Strikeout and a fielder's choice from Benintendi. So not the ideal aspect. 3-run home run by Luis Torrens breaks this game kind of wide open by 3. Question is, can our lineup do anything about it? And through 6, or through 5, that's probably going to do it for Shane Smith. Yep, that's definitely going to do it for Shane Smith. We'll go Vassell. I'll assess him out. Don't play off the bat. Let's go. Alrighty. Fly out, strike out, pop out. I need our offense to get something going. 2 walks given up by Vassell. That is not ideal. We'll go Chris. There's choice, fly out. Nice. Get out of it with no runs. Top of the 8th. They bring in Justin Sterner, a righty. Corey, Murakami. Donovan, not ideal. Error. I have to find out who that error is on. Top of the 9th. We have the heart of our order coming up, though. Baldwin, got Vermash Strom, who is a lefty. Baldwin, I'll swing over with him. I'll pinch hit Urias. He gets out. I'll give Walker a chance too. He pops out as well. The error for us was committed by Brendan Donovan. That's not ideal. Well, we lose the first game of the season. That's fine. We'll also do Noah Schultz and Hagen for their games too. Why not, Makes sense. It is their debuts. This one I am going to actually switch around this lineup to go at Puero first. We're going to have you there. We'll do this, and bam. This is this. We're good. Let's see. Donovan leading off. Out. Brooks Baldwin walks. I'm not going to steal him. That's a single from Close Montgomery to advance runners to first and third. Ooh, sac fly. That works for Murakami. We are 1-0. Schultz gives up 1 hit in this first inning of work. And our lineup is just not hitting. Oh, we have a little trouble here. Let's see if Schultz can get out of it. And he can. And Tandy goes a walk. Doing solid. Donovan flies out. Baldwin. Fielder's choice. I'm going to steal second with Baldwin. He got caught stealing. That's unfortunate. That's on me. Torrens just beating me up this series. Brent Rooker strikes out. Fielder's choice. So far, at least Schultz is looking decent. Parker Meadows, he can steal. Let's see. Oh, he can't score, though. No Schultz with fly out. Ooh, Joey Manessa singles on base. Oh, no one scores. Hit by pitches. Bases loaded. But he gets out of it, only allowing 1 run. That's not bad. Freeland out. Benintendi. Let's see. Benintendi singles. Donovan. Pitching change to a righty. Unfortunate. Let's see if we can at least get him through 5. And we can. There's Baldwin. Montgomery strikes out, strikeout. Parker Meadows walks. Sato, I'm going to pinch hit for. I'm going to go Walker. Yeah, Walker. And they go to a righty. We pop it out. Noah, I'm going to let you go 1, 2, 3. I should have taken him out, but it's fine. We're down 3-1. God, we are not doing well, huh? Corey Lee, get back in there. Gilbert, we'll bring you back in. Oh no, that's not ideal. That's fine. Top 8. They bring in Justin Sterner, already. Donovan, not looking so hot to start the season either. Brooks Baldwin. And Jimenez, in his first pitch, gives up a home run. He gets out of it, though. That's all that matters. Murakami versus lefty Matt Strom. Has decent power. No, he's not going to do nothing. Get somebody in that can hit lefties well. Delco, you'll work for now. He's out. Walker. So yeah, not an ideal start to the season for the White Sox. We are what, 3-0? 0-3, sorry. John Means can't get the dub. Let's see if Hagen Smith can get our first W of the season here. That would be nice. At this point, I'm like kind of concerned because I'm like, people are not hitting the ball. Donovan does not hit the ball. Let's get Urias in for a full game. Let's see. Let's see how that goes. Anybody else? Sato. Let's get Jordan Walker in for a full game. Claro, we'll put you back in. Anybody else? Yeah, this is just not going too well for us. But it's fine. He's third. Switch these two, and we will put Tim Elko at third. So Murakami cannot play third. He can. Who's better defense, actually? 55 compared to 61. So we'll keep that, actually. And we're off. Let's see if we can at least do something. Murakami starts us off with a solo home run. I enjoy it. Hagen, not an ideal first one. Ooh, running front out on a single. Ooh, 2 singles in a row. But he gets out of it. Jordan Walker finally gets a hit. Oh my God, Parker Meadows following it. But a double play from Elko and Benintendi's. Doyle, we're going to try to pick him off. He's on second. Hey, he gets out of it too. Murakami walks. Urias comes through with a 2-run bomb to put us up 3-0. And Brooks Baldwin follows us up with a double. Plus Montgomery ground out. It's unfortunate. But we'll go right back to work. Wow. Cuero. Let's go. Pitching change to Keegan Thompson, a righty. Urias with a RBI single. Montgomery walks, the bases loaded. Brings up Jordan Walker. Fielder's choice. Parker Meadows. Grounds out. Smith is, I was going to say he's doing very well, and then he gave that up, didn't he? What happened? I don't know what just happened. That's fine. Connor Siebold. I'm going to let him go. Let us bring in Enriquez. That is not ideal. Okay, 4-2. Top 8. Our lineup can't get any more runs. We will be bringing in. Let's give Jimenez another chance. Ground out, error. Errorless choice. There we go. Gets us out of it. Error from the Rockies, huh? Murakami loads the bases with a walk. 1 out. We have Urias, who's already 2 for 4 on the day. 2 for 5. Brooks Baldwin, 2 for 5 now. Scores the run on us. RBI single. Can Colson Montgomery. I'm going to pinch hit. I know it makes no sense, but that's what we're going to do. And we are actually going to give Ryan Mill a chance here. Feel stress. I shouldn't have. Put it down at short. And then we go to our closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez, who immediately walks the first batter. That is not ideal. Fly out, pop out. Dominguez gets the save, and Hagen Smith gets the win. What a first series for them. Freeland has 2 home runs in this game. I'm not going to play that one. Oh, here we go. Now we're starting to win. We're starting to win games. Noah Schultz. Wow. Home runs by Murakami, Meadows, and Baldwin in this one. John Means. He does mean business this time. Murakami, another home run. John Means goes 5. That's not bad. And we're to our first scouting aspect. We're still going to keep on starting. We're still going to keep on our leaving. I desperately need, in case these two don't battle through, it'd be nice to have another one, maybe a left fielder too, actually, I just realized. So what we'll do is, we'll do left fielder first. Discovery, we're going to discover new prospects. International pitcher right there. Discover new prospects, we're going to do international outfield. I know I should be doing pitchers, but I'm doing outfield instead. And here, we're going to scout a prospect. I don't know who yet, but we're going to see. So, starting with the other things, we have round 10, or we have number 10, number 45, 86, 116, 146, and 176. So, whoever we draft is going to be the big guy. I doubt we get a generational talent at 10. There's just no way we get that. But let's see if we can get somebody that's pretty darn close. This guy looks solid, but I'm not sure. Looks solid, not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Yeah, this guy looks like he'd be generational, but he's not. Sometimes you can just tell with attributes. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of high rated prospects here for a first round pick. Ooh, this guy, wait. Nah, he's gonna be terrible. Ideal. Yeah, none of these guys are just ideal for that stuff. But we will start with a left fielder. We're gonna start with this guy. Yeah. We're gonna see how the scouting goes. And at the end of the month, we will take a look in at our lineups and our rotation and fix those as best we can based off of what we have. Second week of scouting here. This guy, 6'6". Okay. Not bad. Did we scout anything else? This guy, 66, 89 potential with 57, 83 overall. I might actually look at this guy. Yeah. We're going to do the infield. We're going to keep the scouts on the pitcher aspect of it like that. Unfortunate, but hey, you know what? We're 10 and 12 now in the division. That's not bad for how we started. No infield people. We are going to go to the east. And this guy, looking better and better. Looking like we might get him. Let's see what we get here. So almost the end of the month, and we're almost there. This guy, nice. We discovered a catching prospect, it said. We are not going to look at him, though. There's no reason to. I'm actually going to let this guy go third week, see if we can get anything better than that. Now, it's unlikely, but we'll find out. Never know. Alrighty, we're into the next month. We're going to handle the scouting aspect first, and then, yeah, this guy just got better. Third ranked? That's not bad. Could be a gem. Not a good center fielder, though. So what we'll do is actually go to another left fielder. How about that? And then we'll go in field, but we'll also just do it from the east. Change this to central. Get out of here. And let's look at our lineups and pitching rotation. So Murakami on fire. Donovan on fire. Top three of the lineup starting off terrible are now on fire. Montgomery, not doing the hottest. Sato, not doing the hottest. Parker Meadows, though, 304. Not bad, not too shabby. Freeland, not doing too hot. Benintendi, fine. Corey Lee, meh. Ramon Urias has played in 8 games, has 2 home runs and is batting a 478. What in the heck? We are actually going to change these two for now, Urias and Freeland. I feel like that would be better of an idea for now. Cuero, 286. I mean, both him and Corey are on fire, so I'm going to leave them. All in all, not bad at the moment. Need to change these. We'll go like this. How about that? I like that. Instrumentation wise, let's see how we're working here. Shane Smith, 2-2 to start the season, 2.54 ERA. Not terrible. John McKenna, 3.29 with 32 wins. Ooh, no Schultz, not doing the hottest. That is not ideal. 2-3 with a 6.14 ERA. Huh? John Means 3-2 with a 4.31, and Hagen Smith 4.78 ERA with a 1-3 record. Bassel not doing too bad. So Edgardo is not doing well. I'm gonna have to end up dropping him real quick. I mean, I did get him a trade from the Dodgers, but I mean, he just has not panned out at all for anything. So I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna DFA him actually. Let's see if we can get anybody on waivers for him. And while we're looking at putting him on waivers, let's see who's on waivers besides us. Nobody. Free agents. Let's see. What do we got? Closing pitcher wise, Jordan Romano. I could sign somebody else, but they're all kind of playing down. So it's not looking like I should. It's tough. Tough call. But I do have some relievers who could potentially join up here. Zara's been down here long enough. I'm going to pull him up. And while he's there, we're going to actually do... Who's in AA doing very well? You are. AAA. And we will put Rosado up to AA. Nice. I should probably put Dominguez. Dominguez is not doing well, but he is. Guerrero here. Up here. Nice. No injured players. Nice. I like that. We already did the scouting for this week. So, we might have to change our rotation up a little bit if these two can't figure it out. These three, sorry. Not looking well. Any on the waivers? Besides us? Nope. Just us. This guy could be good. 4 infield prospects, huh? Okay, let's see what we got. Have a second baseman and 3 shortstops. 73-96 potential, 43-66 overall. And then the rest of these guys are kind of trash looking. So, meanwhile, this guy's going up. That's nice. We'll go back to the outfield, east. Keep it on central for this week. And trade hub will hit. We'll go to the trade block. And as much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to have to put. No, I'm about to put no Schultz on the block. And John Means. And we're going to try to call somebody else up. As well as put. Who was it? He just got up, so that's fine. I'm keeping Sir Anthony. Oof. Corey is just not doing so hot, but we can get him somebody for him. Elko, not doing so well. I was really hoping he would do well. Yeah. Freeland, not doing the best either. I'm going to have to put him on the block. Sato on the block. I mean, a lot of these guys just have to go on the block. It just isn't working. So yeah, that's unfortunate. However, we're doing fine for now. And Gardo is now a Ray. Nice. Gregor Polanco is on the waivers, and so is Max Bele. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. As for everything else, two more games gets us to the next week of scouting. And right now we are 21 and 26 in the division. Honestly, better than what I would thought. Our projected is 69, wild card's 85, and division's 91 for the wins. So I mean we're far ways off, but still, it's tough out here. We did discover an outfield prospect who actually looks fire. I'm gonna look at him. Do you want to go to the catcher for East, and then we will do this, and we will go here. We will actually go to you for Discover and Catcher East. Still going to move you to 2. Before I do anything else, I need to do the pitching scout aspect. The scouts. So we are using this guy to scout or Discover plate people. And look at that, right off the bat, we can just use this one. Right? Yeah. Not bad. Now, scouting wise, we go here, we scout position, we go start pitchers internationally, and we go here, and we go here. Let's see if we take the series versus the Guardians at least. Ooh, we split it, so that's not bad, but also not good. We lose the series, but it makes sense. It just makes sense. It happens, you know. Seth Lugo's on waivers. No, thank you. 23 and 31 is not ideal. I'll tell you that much. Considering we're almost in June. But it's whatever. Doesn't look like we discovered any catcher prospects, so we are actually going to go back to the international aspect for them. Him go some more. Lodolo to the Phillies for Tommy Ellis. 18-year-old, a potential prospect. That's not, I don't know. I don't know how I like that one. Ooh, we get our first trade offer of the season. And it's Teraki Sato, our third baseman, who's at 84 overall. And it's the Astros trying to give us their number 9 prospect in Jordan Yost. He is a shortstop, which I'm probably not going to do. I mean, he does have good hitting stats right now in Double A. I'm probably not going to take it just because I already have a lot of shortstops on that position. Their number 13th prospect, who is a starting pitcher, Alex Santos, not looking too shabby, and Ethan Pecco, their number 14 prospect, starting pitcher, not too shabby looking. I'm actually going to go to the trade up for that one, and I'm going to potentially counter this because I don't need the shortstop. That's the first thing. If anything, I would prefer a second baseman. Or do you have a right fielder, maybe? No. And you guys don't have anything I would want. Let's do this. Let's go down here. Get rid of Santos and Pecco. I will be happily giving this guy to you. Let's see. Do you have any to average? Not average. Fucking whatever the word is. 26 years old. Just don't really have anybody here, huh? Hater though. 0 run average in 27 games. Yeah, they're not going to give me him. There's no way. I could go Taylor Whitaker, 24 years old, round 3 pick. Malkin solid. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody I would really want on this team that I can get. 52 overall, round 4 pick. Curtis Ewing, though. Nah. going to decline that offer, actually. Just too much of a gamble. Today is the day it says scouting assignments. Nice. Alrighty. So we're going to change this to central pitchers, and now we're going to go to international infield. This guy's looking pretty decent. That's nice. We're going to look at, who was it? This guy? No, not this guy. It was this guy, wasn't it? I think it was this guy. And let that go. We're 25 and 35 entering June. Not ideal. But could be worse. Lineup wise, we're still doing A-okay. I mean, Close Montgomery's doing terrible. It's just, I don't know. His average is down. Sato's average is not non-existent. It's just, gosh, golly, that's not ideal. But he has 16 home runs. That's one of Murakami has. What the heck? How does that work? His power is going hecka up, bro. He's playing 84. Donovan's playing 85. That's not bad for me. Kami's playing up. No, he's playing, he's playing up. Power's down. Other than that, God, I wish Jordan Walker's doing better. I really do. I mean, I might just have to put him on the. These two are just not doing well. These three, sorry. Jesus Christ, Gyro. It might just be a sell season. I need to do something for small seller. Why? I mean, I have to put them on the block. There's just no way I can keep them because they're not doing well at all. Gosh. Like, it's just tough knowing that you don't want to send some guys away, but at the same time, you kind of have to. Like, I have to put him on the block. I just can't not, you know? It's just unfortunate, but it's whatever. With more names on the block, maybe. Oh my God, what a trade! Cole Riggins, Michael Wacha, Eric Sagan, Morgan, all to Nationals for Sikora, number 47 prospect, and Antonio Maldonado, and Rainier Arias. That is kind of insane to look at, is what I saw. Scouting wise, we're looking fine. You know, this guy looks fine. I mean, it's just tough to be excited about this right now. Maybe I have a chance to do something else. I don't know. We'll see. For now, this guy looks fine. But, I mean, it's just not looking ideal. There's just no real shot that we have a chance this season. I mean, I'm probably just going to make it on my own trade here. I mean, I don't get how he's doing 17 home runs this season. That's just insane. No Schultz, though. I've been looking at him for quite a while. I did not think he was going to pan out, and I was correct. There's no way. I'm just going to leave it. I mean, I'll eventually get trades sent to me, so it's whatever. But it's just tough. Stephen Kwan is now a Dodger for Justin Robleski and Peter Hubek. I okay. Oh, we got a trade offer from the Astros. Let's go see it. So they want Teriyaki Sato. Ter, Teruaki. I don't know how to pronounce his name still. I mean, he's not. I just can't keep him. There's no way. I mean, he's matched a season high in home runs and triples, but at the same time, I mean, what was on base? 825. I mean, that's just going down though. Drew Romo, a catcher in our system, batting 298 right now, at 25 years old, who's probably not going to make the major league roster for us. So not a bad idea to trade him. Jared Kelenic, old as heck. No, he's 27. What the heck? I thought he was way older. Just feels like he's been around forever. And Tim Elko, who, God, I really wanted him to turn things around, but he just hasn't. There's no way. 4, Curtis Ewing, who is their number 1 prospect and number 7 in the top 100. Not ideal at all so far for us. Xavier Nayans, number 6 prospect for them, who third base, plays first, second, and short. He's in AAA. He's batting 212, 650 on base, plus slugging, 25 runs, 63 games. I don't know. I mean, this is just looking tough. I don't like this already. Starting pitcher Brandon Walter, 30 years old. Not a bad ERA though for 9 games. Interesting. What's his contract like? He's not that much money. Starting pitcher Alex Santos, their number 13th prospect at 25 years old. Terrible. I mean, I just had to decline this trade. I can't. I'm not getting any off. I'm not getting anything off that. It's just so tough. Didn't get any outfielders. Let's look at the central for outfielders. How about that? That might work. Might help. Central, we're going to change you to East. Some of those scouted. See what we can get out of this. See if we get any more trade offers from not the Astros. That's the point. Oh, we got one from the Braves for Sato and Freeland and Kalanick. They want to give us Tyler Keith, a left field prospect, B potential, solid contact rating, and power. At 53 overall, though. Well, he's up from 51. That's not bad. I mean, not a lot of good stats so far. He's in Double A. Orville Strickland, a potential prospect at 46 overall. He would be a project for sure. Carlos Lara, their 11th rated prospect. Starting pitcher, 24 years of age. He's in Double A with a 5. I mean, I just can't. And Brett White, okay, come on, bro. Like, heck no. That ain't happening, bro. God, these are some dog. Harry Ford. 5 games in the MLB right now. No, 16 total. 273 career average. 1 home run. Robert Hassel III, center field, which is not ideal because we have, yeah, we already have center fielder. Starting pitcher Landon Harmon, 20 years old. And their number 5 prospect in Double A. Interesting. Probably not going to accept that one. Jo Adell is a Mariner for Kate Anderson and Rob Hidalgo. Okay. God, I just don't like that, the aspect of that one. Still not outfield. Ay, ay, ay. No bueno. So that could be a solid mid-round pick. If we get any different other trade aspects, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. It's just hard to have excitement when we're not doing the best, but we're also doing the worst. I mean, obviously, we're 14 games back in the division. We're only 8 games back in the wild card. So a postseason push could be doable if I, try hard enough. It's just tough. Obviously, there are some picks we can do, but I'm just not sure about it. Colton Montgomery for Reyes for Orville Strickland, the catcher. I don't want him. I don't want Eli White. That's just terrible. Johnny Rosa for Colson Montgomery. Who is this guy? See potential 67 overall, though. And he's a shortstop. Basically, you do a shortstop swap, really. He's only in single A too. I'm not doing that. Decline, decline. I need something that's like gonna actually help. Double A. Mike Callan, double A right now. What the? Okay. Mike Tauchman. I could do. No, not really. Blankenhorn. Nope. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We didn't get any scouters from that one. Which makes sense to this, I guess. Whatever. Well, we're going to go into the draft, and we're not going to have an ideal person to go with, but it's just tough. Jason Churio. Wait. Jason Churio. Triple A? Triple A. Might be a decent pickup. Peyton Toll. Damn. 7.22 ERA. And Dallas Brewer, a catcher, for number 5. That's 62 overall. Start at 60. 239 average. He's in double A. Well, I don't know if he'll make this anything. The Yankees want somebody. They want Freeland, Hagen, and William Bergola. Huh? I don't know this guy. George Lombard Jr., shortstop, which I don't really need. He's in AAA. He's hitting well, it looks like. And Ryan Weathers. Yeah, that's going to be a no-go. I'll look at that soon. But for now, this is the top 100. Okay, hold on. Take anybody. There was a always got a left fielder. This guy. And I'm seeing a lot more green on this guy than this guy. But I did both of them to the draft queue. What's this guy? This guy could be decent. No. This guy was supposed to be decent, right? Well, but I don't think I get him. Any other hitters here that I've fully scouted? It's going to be a solid middle of the pack. Just tough. But we'll see. Let it go until we get to our pick here. So, first pick in the first round. John Hudson, right fielder. Interesting. Looks solid. Whether or not he is, I don't know. Pick number 2. The Cardinals select Clark Conway, starting pitcher. He was looking decent too. And then pick number 3. The Rockies select Alan Levitt, who wasn't originally scouted to be good. So this guy could be super good. It's like this guy, I don't know. We have to find out. 4th pick, Rockies take Chris Valenzuela. He was the number 1 overall in general for this stuff, but pitcher, Reds take Randy Kinder, one of the 2 pronunciations. I mean, he looks good, but he's too good to be true. I have a feeling. I'll have to go back in on that one though. The Rays take Rob Webster, starting pitcher. Oh, and there's Martin Fernandez off the board. That's not ideal. Second baseman. Yeah, he's gonna look solid, but it's whatever. Shortstop Ivan Jimenez, taken by the Twins. 99s. He looks too good to be true. Donald Lott. Oh no, he was the guy I really wanted. So that means that leaves us with him. This guy's the 3rd overall ranked for us, but I can make him last another round. There's the rest of these guys too, because they're all, yeah. We're gonna go with the left fielder who, no, not ranked. Wait a minute. I gotta take him. Left field. Yeah, it makes sense. We are gonna take him, and we're gonna hope that Carlos Ojeda is on the board when we get there. And also Ryan Mortensen. I don't think Dad Sanchez is going to be on the board, but we'll find out. Yeah, Sanchez, not on the board anymore. He was taken by the Astros 23rd pick. And these guys are both still on the board for us. I think I can get one more round out of Ryan. I'll be real. But I think it would be stupid to pass him up. I'm hoping Carlos Ojeda is still up there when we get there. He's not. He was taken by the Detroit Tigers with the 74th pick. That's unfortunate. We're in round 3. We have some options we can do. Take start pitcher here. Or, yeah, starting pitcher might be the only option. Once we look here, the Alls. Top 100 here. Got anybody else scattered, it looks like. So I want the lefty or do I want the righty? Better ceiling for the righty. No, better overall for the righty. Better ceiling for the lefty. Let's go to the lefty, and we will see the other ones here when we get back. Teddy Baroa. And he is. I'll take him. 5th round, though. I'm not going to take another pitcher, I don't think. Unless I shouldn't. I'm not going to take the... Maybe I will take the shortstop, actually. I mean... It's either him or a reliever. Take this reliever, maybe? Damn, this guy's looking too good to be true, I'll tell you that much. But him, I want to draft Q as well. So I gotta take this guy. And do need relief pitching here in this. So he's still here. So prospect-wise, we still have the shortstop we can do. 43, 66 overall, 73, 96 potential. His draft rank 84 for us. Starting pitcher, it's 86, not ranked. Could be decent, but I don't really need the starter at the moment. I need a reliever, if anything, which is what the rest of these guys are. So let's try it. Let's draft Dan Harding. Why not? And that'll do it for the draft. No injured. So we'll decline both these because I don't think either one of these is something I want. So for a big seller block, huh? Don't have anybody there. Oh, Neil Cruz is now a Guardian. The Guardian's making moves. Salvi Perez is a Guardian. Tony Gonsolin is now Guardian. For Peyton Toll and Cal Steven. Brady Singer is now a National again. I think he was already a National before. To start his career, was he not? I thought he was. Luis Perales, Jackson Kent, Diego Vasquez, all the Rockies now. We get a trade offer from the Giants. They want Sato, Smith, Sprinkle, and John Means for Blake Tidwell, starting pitcher. AAA, 190. Ooh, he might not be a bad idea, actually. Kind of like him. Obviously, he started and he's not had success. Jesus Rodriguez, their number 5 prospect, catcher, 68 overall, started 65 this season. His attributes actually don't look too terrible. And Drew Gilbert, center fielder, who we already know is going to be trash. Let's go to the trade hub. Let's counter this. I'm getting rid of Drew Gilbert. I just can't do Drew. And we do need to look at their second baseman. Who do they have? More. Nobody. First baseman? Bryce Eldridge. That's pretty much it, though. Third base. Nope. Don't need shortstops. Sean Ring. 52 overall. Double A. Yvonne Johnson, 63 overall. Double A. Triple A. I could go for Luis Matos. I don't know. Dakota Jordan, Triple A, 245 batting average, decent stats. Trevor Cox. I mean, he didn't start. He didn't have that good stat wise. I still need a starting pitcher that is ready for the majors. If I can get that. Moises Chas is supposed to be very, very good. Their number 4 prospect. Has he started a game yet? He has. If I can get him and then get like a reliever somewhere, like Tristan Beck maybe, and we'll see how that goes. Elmer Rodriguez, still here, starting pitcher, still in AAA, still bad. Ryan Weathers, bad. Anthony Volpe, bad. We get another one. Clark Schmidt, bad. I don't want any of those. I still no. Richie Brendel, 17th ranked prospect, number 1 for the Yankees, 62 overall. Second baseman, 255 average. Dex Kilby, shortstop, who I don't need. And Nathaniel Lau. I'm not doing those. I'll tell you that much right now. Not doing you. I will not be doing you. Still waiting for the Giants to get back to me on that one. Anybody here, maybe, I can go for? No, not really. So who are our all-stars? Let's see. Anybody? We had to have at least one. They added that to the game this year. Our all-star was Colson Montgomery. Somehow. It says somebody else. That's crazy. Oh, interesting. We are last in the division now. The trade was accepted. Goodbye, John Means. Goodbye, Jordan Sprinkle, Smith, and Sato. Welcome everybody else here. Nice. And I have to adjust the roster right now. Meaning, we've got do I want to keep him up here is the question. Definitely keeping Moises up. Definitely keeping Beck up. Definitely might need to keep. I need to send Tidwell down, actually. That's 13 pitchers. Corey Lee, Jordan Walker. Tim Alco. God, I gotta send him back to that in AAA. There's just no way, bro. I gotta fix the AAA roster. Who is not having fun down here? Bonner is not. Montgomery is definitely not having fun. Neither is Faust, so it's not him to double A then. Manager, we go lineups wise, we go here. What's up a spot in left field? Jesus Rodriguez can't play left. So I'll leave that for now. Yeah, that's fine. Don't know what this says. DH? That's fine. Left field as well. Pitching rotation wise, we gotta fix that now. It's gonna be Tidwell in the 4 spot. I'll tell you that much. Chasse, 3rd spot. Who's got stamina? Let's see. 38, 25, 29, 35. Our bullpen game opener, I think I'm gonna make it Chris Murphy. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. That was loud. Or good everywhere else. So that's not bad. But while I'm here, I need to fix this because I got some people. Oh god, now I'm blanking on who I had. Probably send Celestin down to play, to be honest. And that's gonna do that. Back here, we're gonna do this. And yeah, let's move forward a day or two. We're gonna sign our draft picks. First round draft pick, Esteban Blanco. I need to sign him immediately. 6.24. Let's see if I can get him for 6.6. We can. Our round 3. I heard 20, so let's go for 934. 6, 800. Oh, Teddy Barrera. Come on, man. Round 5 should be fine. That should be easy enough to get. Oh, he won't sign. Okay, really? All right, bro, you should just be happy to be. Okay, really? You don't want to sign, guys. Come on, really? Well, that's not ideal. Ryan Rutherford for Close Montgomery. You're funny, game. Just say this on draft picks, transactions. I don't care. So, on draft pick wise, let's see if we can get Logan Monzo to sign contract. 494. He also still declines that. Really? Nice. Eddie Brewer signs. Nice. 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 You also sign. So I got two people that I need to sign still. People for contract extensions. Shane Smith is 26, but he's playing down. He's pitching well. Cannon's playing up, 26, playing well. I have to sign him again for another like 2 years. I mean, Vassell is doing fantastic. I can't not sign him to another 2 years. Gilbert could be doing better. Chris Murphy could be doing better. Dominguez, I'm gonna let him walk because he's gonna be 33 at the end of the year. Corey Lee, letting him walk, letting him walk. Brooks, see that's more of a season, especially from Brooks right there. But Intendi, I'm gonna let him walk because he's old. He old, so everybody else is old still. But I'm not gonna do them. So why would I? Let's see. The day to sign draft picks, huh? Let's see if we can get both of them here. So you want 489. I'll give you 515. Really, you still don't want it. You want 2.17. I'll give you 2.15, and that works. And you still don't want to sign with us. That's kind of stupid, to be honest. Robert Zavala for Colson Montgomery. Probably not. I just let what I have go for the rest of the year, not gonna lie. There we go, Willie, you finally signed. Lovely. If I see it, if I see a trade I want, I'll take. I'll take. Wait a minute. Right fielder, B potential, 22 years of age, number 2 prospect for the Dodgers, number 46 in the actual thing. Triple A. Huh. 67 overall this season. This guy's in Double A. 22 B potential. Looking solid. Dalton Rushing, and don't really need a catcher. And Kyle Hurt in Triple A. 5 and 7. Colson Montgomery, Bergola, Corey Lee, and Franmil. That's gonna be an I'll go Chief. And then you want, dude, what is this? I gave you guys Kai Bush. What the heck? I don't want him back. Decline. Decline. Dude, I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy. Like, what are we doing? I don't want Kai Bush back. I don't. Montgomery for Vaquero, center fielder, 16 overall. Good defensive stats. Number 9 on the Nationals prospect list. Drew Milas, no thank you, and Brad Lord. Relief pitcher, 27, Triple A. It was not even an MLB. What? Huh. Maybe. Sloan, Fermello, and Rylan Thomas. Yeah, no, that's going to be a no-go right there. Decline all of these. Only one of those really made sense for me, but... Ooh, 4. Nope. Not doing that one. definitely not doing this one. No matter how good Yankel Fernandez is. Rodon, he's 34 and is pitching 509 this season. Why would I take him? Bruce, damn. No, thank you. Bruce McKenzie or Colson Montgomery. No boy. No boy, no. I'll just go out and get an absolute stud, you know. What if I go out and I get someone like, preferably not in the minor league system. That'd be nice. Yeah, Kyle going, dude. Kyle not doing hot. Yeah, well, if you want me to keep him. Yeah, he's still on the White Sox with us, so I'll say that right now. Wait, no, didn't I trade him? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Oh no, there's some guys on this that are still mine. Gotcha. It's for all teams. Got it. Oh God, of course Seeker wasn't 32. I would do this in a heartbeat, bruh. I mean, I'm not seeing anybody I would like to go get. I do need to trade off Jordan Walker, I just realized. Can you kind of get Jordan Walker and someone like Brent Mill? So right field, first base. Orioles right there. Looks right field for some reason. We could put it back together with them. No, wait, what? Brian Ramos. No. Ooh, Blaze Alexander, I could do. Got it decently. Pete Alonso is 32 years old and playing down. Yohandi playing down. Oh boy. Am I gonna try to go for Trey Gibson here? Cheap, decent. God, I'm gonna try for this, aren't I? Yes, I am. Oh, brother. I want to get rid of Schultz. I do. I just do. I need to. Schultz, and let's do. Anybody on fire that I don't want to use at all? Baker's cold. 20. Dustin Harris. He's playing hella high. Dustin Harris is doing decent. And somebody who needs this. Starting pitcher, center field, left field. Team starting pitcher. Nope. Anybody? Anybody else? Anybody? Gosh. Center field, left field. Am I about to do something really stupid? No, I'm not. I might be trying to do something really, really stupid here. Screw it. I'll try. I have the budget. I have the ability. Trade that one. And then trade. Who needs first base? Padres. Oh, brother. What am I thinking here? Let's see if this works. See if any of these trades make it through. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, so the Orioles have rejected that offer. And so did the Dodgers. But what about my other offer? Oh my God, it worked. We got Devers. Bruh. We actually got Devers. That's insane. Talk about a trade deadline miracle for that. Wait, where's he at? Oh, he's right there. He's on the bench. I mean, I gotta put Rafi at something right here, like DH maybe on both of these. Yeah. God, that's gonna be a banger. This lineup is looking like a banger right now for some reason. I don't know why. Why is it looking so good for what we have, buddy, bro? Devers and Murakami on the same team with Donovan and Meadows is gonna go crazy. I didn't even set someone down. I think I know who to set down. Just because I need another pitcher. That's a starter potentially, preferably. At the time, he's playing hella well. But I think I'm gonna let him go another little bit in the farm system. Drew Thorpe I could do. Nah, not really. Lake Larson. Screw it. Tanner. Get on the 40 man. Good thing will be. But then I still got to set someone down, right? We'll just line up here. Corey is going to. Nope. This is left field. That works, sadly. This might go hard. Wait, I'm actually kind of excited about this. Devers on this team is going to go hard. We might do something yet, actually, in the back half of this season. I mean, dude, we're shit at defense and pitching and speed. We have contact and power. That is like our main stuff. Alrighty, let's take a look at our prospect picks. Esteban Blanco. Oh wait, no, wait. I want to go to the. Oh, this guy was a banger pick. Wait a minute. I wish I'd gotten him. I wish I had. That is sad. Sanchez also was so good. Oh, missed out. That's sad. That's all right. This guy was decent. Who else? Well, who drafted the one guy I wanted? Or like was thinking about? I had to check out. I don't remember now. Jesus. Okay. Uh, Clark Conway was these guys' first pick. Dwayne Hoffman. Who was it I'm thinking of now? Team wise. Was it the Twins? It had to have been the Twins, right? Or the Twins? This guy. Oh yeah, this guy was the one of the ones I was looking at, right? Devon. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, back to our picks. Esteban Blanco, 61 overall, switch hitter, B potential. His contact needs hella work, but his power and fielding are very good. His speed's actually decent. Ryan Morrison, oh my god, 71 overall, B potential. Solid contact, can work on developing his power and his fielding, obviously. Going to be solid in a couple, like 2 or 3 years. Geraldo Rivero, starting pitcher, who I took, not bad, honestly. Could be worse. Teddy Baroa, another picture I took, could be worse. But he's B potential. I like it. And then these two were just absolute misses. But they'll play. That's the sad part. Yeah, I mean, they'll play. That's nice. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. We can go on tear somehow, right? And end the stream off with a bang. We're still bare last place in the Central. But in the wild card, we are 12 games back, basically. So let's see the calendar here. Bam. We lost. We lost. Did we lose this? We lost. We lost. Dang, dang, dang. We're losing games. We're both winning and losing. Did we end with a better record than last season? I don't remember. Let's see. We're at the September call-ups, which is not ideal because I don't have anybody I really want to call up currently. Once I go to the high roster and I go do that, but I doubt it. Jaden Faust, no, 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 no. Sure, why not? Give him a chance, and then we will give somebody for double A a chance too, just so I don't have to worry about it, you know? Let's try this guy, you know? Let's see how this goes. Lineup wise, I have to fix those, don't I? Because this is now going to be the first baseman. Who can play first base? Can our DH? Our DH cannot. Shortstop, second base, third base. Shortstop, second base, third base. One. Again, they all play the same position. That is insane to me. That's fine. We'll just keep him there. Why not? We don't need a first baseman. Why would we need a first baseman? That's not cool. I guess I could put him here. I probably do the same here, actually. Just realized. Bergella cannot play there, but Evanson Pereira can. That's fine. This is going to be the right field position. Can you play outfield? You cannot. And nobody else here plays outfield, huh? Not a single one of you. Actually, that's what I can do. Because you can. So we'll do this. We'll do these. We'll switch those. Because Hackenberg can. Nice. Pitching rotation wise, not bad. Tanner McDougal needs some work. There's noises, but other than that, I mean, we're working. I just want to end with a decent record here at the very end, hopefully. Maybe we can do that. 70 wins, maybe at least. Hey, we get 71 wins. That's not too shabby for us. What's this? Do we have an award? We have a league leader. Rafael Devers, RBI league leader. Nice. Speaking of, let's look at the lineups. Murakami, solid. Donovan, 30 home runs. He can do the same amount as Murakami. That's crazy. He's only getting better right now with age at this point. That's nice. Brooks, as to be expected. Devers, I mean, it's Devers. How can you not love Devers? I mean, just look at that. Freeland, as expected. Meadows, not bad, as expected as well. Urias, solid pickup for the in the offseason. He kind of did well. Montgomery, 30 home runs. Could have done better, worse though. But he's playing down already. Uh-oh. Cuero, very solid season here. I'm actually very impressed. Walker, I wish he would have done better. I really do. He played up, but not really. An attendee as expected. Elko, as expected. Everson Perea, as expected. Corey Lee, kind of as expected, not gonna lie. Pitching rotation wise, yes, fantastic. He went 14 to 9, 7 to 9. Not bad. And then Blake Sidwell, not bad. Since we called him up, that's not. Tanner McDougal, he's not bad either. Moises Chestnut, yeah, we traded for him. He'll get better, I hope. The bullpen was solid. Even Joe Jimenez. I mean, not much you can. It's just tough, you know. We did do a lot worse than last year record wise. Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, we were last in our division, but I don't think we were last in general. Yeah, no. Rays, Angels, Rangers all did worse. Rockies, Cardinals, and I think Pirates technically did worse. So we will potentially have a top 10 pick in the offseason. So that's not that bad. It is good to know, though, that we have, what, 8 top 100 prospects? Not bad. And one of them is top 2. It's the Esteban Garcia that we traded for. Or no, we picked him. Yeah, he's around one we picked last year. That's nice. So let's see who wins the World Series then. Barons won the championship. Nice. By this point, we should know who's in the World Series. Mets Mariners. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. 1-1. Mets go up 2-1. 3-1. They win the World Series? They do. Ooh. We'll play in Seattle, though, for sure. We don't seem to have any retirees, so that's nice. Verlander, makes sense. As for free agents, I'm not bringing Dominguez back. I'm just not. Benintendi, not really either. Bridewell, probably not. So I'll pick up for a couple years, but he's gone, bro. For this guy, what else? First base. Not for him. Bam, bam. Has accepted the offers, or Astros offer at first base coach. Oof. So we need to put in another offer for first base coach. How about this guy? Let's see how that's going. We lead both of those guys. That's nice. That's so sad. PJ, can you please be my manager? That would be nice. You know, it works. Stop. Am I still in the lead for these two? I am. Bang. Today's the date off. Contract's great. Dwayne accepted our offer. Nice. Okay, so first off, pretty decent, right? We need to find a way to get our. Where is our first round pick? Is he already here? He is. No, that's our second round. Here's our first round. Not here then? Or is he already in AAA for some reason? Esteban Blanco is in AA. Nice. I really like this guy. They're going to be good. I have a feeling. And that is actually where we're going to stream. And you know what? Next stream, I'm not gonna have it so I go through the postseason without you, or the off season without you guys. So I will actually leave it right here, and where we pick up is going to be where we left off. So November 3rd. Anyway, yeah, catch you next time. Have a good time.